Hi everybody. It's been about a week since I did a video, so if I don't do a video sometimes, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not going to force content on you. I'm only going to make a video if I have something on my mind. That's my own personal policy. You know, if there's a 2, 3, 4, 5 day gap, a week gap, that's just because I don't have much to say. So, whereas other YouTubers will force content onto their people, I don't do that, and I won't do that. So when you tune into a video of mine, know that I have a genuine concern, a genuine topic I want to discuss with you, and I'm just not arbitrarily trying to generate content. So let's just get to the video. We are turning the political corner in America. We have to realize that the GOP has taken this country so far to the right that the center of the political body in America is conservatism. That's the center now. You have people like Chris Wallace from Fox News who are leaving to go to CNN to do news now because Trumpists don't like conservatives like Chris Wallace anymore. We see conservative leadership being ousted by loyal Trumpists. You see Adam Kinzinger, you see Lynn Cheney, you see a whole swath of conservative leaders in Congress being ousted by these authoritarian fascist Trumpers. Once again, we're turning the political corner. Now, it's a slow turn. It's not like a light switch going on and off here. The move to authoritarian fascism in America is happening rather slowly, rather incremental. We have to be aware of this. And we also have to be aware that liberals are going to help get us there. And that's not an attack. That's not me downplaying or just trying to attack the Democrats. I voted for Joe Biden. I live in a swing state. I voted for Joe Biden. So you can't come at me for that. I'm really just trying to be objective as possible here. Liberals and conservatives tie themselves together. They're joined at the hip. It's a rigged two-party system. You know that. I know that. Wherever the GOP drags us, liberals will follow. Okay? And we progressives are trying to pull it the other way. We're trying to pull it back to the center left. But it's all futile. Like, it's not going to be enough, I'm afraid. I hate to be fatalist. It's a fatalist mindset sometimes, but I just don't see much hope. And I'm sorry, because I'm really a hopeful the glass is half full kind of person. I always have been. But I don't see that with present day Democrats who cannot do the most basic progressive legislations to reinforce their base for the next election. I just have no faith. I have no hope in the Democratic establishment. But back to turning the political corner. We have to realize where we're heading. We have to watch the GOP as they are erasing conservatives from their party. Yes, there's always going to be conservatives in their party. Yes, there's going to be overlap. Yes, conservative ideology is always going to be there. But the Trumpists, I'm talking about the Trumpists here, are taking this party to the authoritarian fascist right. Okay? And once again, how close we got to things getting really bad as far as that political turn January 6th, the courts actually held up against Trump in his fraudulent court cases. That was the thin line right there. That's the only line we have left, is the courts. Because once the courts start accepting, false evidence at the behest of political people and political causes, then we're finished. So I'm not being fatalist altogether. Our courts are holding up. Our courts have held up. Surprisingly, something's working in America in present day 2021. No judge accepted any of the 60 plus court cases, court filings that Trump made about his phony, election theories or whatever. But all it takes is one of them to do it. You understand? If one of those judges, one of those 60 plus judges, accepted one of those fraudulent court filings that the election was stolen, you could have ran it, put the thumb on the scale of power, and said, let's get this guy back in office. It's only going to take one. It's a very, 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 very thin line. Okay? Like, we're taking the slow turn, but we can really just accelerate that if the courts fail. So we have to be very mindful of that and somewhat thankful that they didn't fail after the Trump-led January 6th insurrection against the United States government happened. So keep in mind, we're turning the political corner, and the Democrats aren't helping. The Democrats are going to get us there. They're going to wherever the authoritarian fascist GOP is going. And that's going to make, like I said, conservatism is now the center post in America today. And that's why people see progressivism as a far left thing, because we're so far to the right. In reality, the perception of a progressive America seems like an authoritarian left ethos in their minds, of course. I don't know. It's pretty dire, but it doesn't mean we give up. I'm not giving up. So anyways, give me your thoughts down below. I want to hear what you have to say about this. Like, share, and subscribe. Click the bell.